hair to capture moisture and leaves it looking dry and unhealthy. Hello Gorgeous is a certified Brazilian blowout salon. We can tame those locks, leaving your hair healthy and shiny with a Brazilian smoothing treatment. So let us help you make a great first impression. Call us today to set your appointment at Hello Gorgeous. Our number is 352-351-5358. Again, that's 352-351-5358. And don't forget, we also do men and children's cuts too. 351-5358. Hello Gorgeous is conveniently located in the heart of downtown Ocala. So call today and set up your appointment at Hello Gorgeous Salon at 351-5358. That's 351-5358.
Hello Gorgeous.
Howdy folks, RL here for Dairy Queen again to tell you about what's hot and what's not. Dairy Queen has some of the best char-grilled chicken breasts on earth, as well as their chicken breast salad. And the burgers are exceptional, cooked on a real grill for the best flavor and less fat. And for dessert, blizzards are unequaled. Personally, banana split is my all-time favorite. Dairy Queen Silver Springs, where we always treat you like kings and queens.
Shamrock Security Systems, 629-3223. Shamrock Security Systems is located here in Ocala, Florida. Shamrock Security Systems is a top-rated alarm company offering 24/7 monitoring, video surveillance, fire and flood protection. You'll sleep a little better once the job is done. Shamrock Security Systems for over 31 years. 629-3223. Get a 100% free quote from Shamrock Security. 629-3223.
You're having another great day and you have good taste tuning into WOCA The Source with Ocala Talks and Tom Schmitz. Well, 1 out of 2 isn't bad.
Welcome back to Ocala Talks on a Friday. Susan Schmitz in studio with me. She is every Friday for quite a bit. We got Dumb Crook News coming up at 10 o'clock. And then, of course, the next to last, What's the Line for the season with Kevin Stone. We got this week. And the Super Bowl next week.
Super Bowl next week.
So that's at 10:30. His show is at 10:30. What's going on in the weekend this weekend? I want to give you some things that are going on weekend. First off, tonight from 6 to 9, or is it 5 to 8? 6 to 9, the downtown square plus the entire downtown.
Oh, yeah.
It's the first Friday Art Walk.
The first Friday Art Walk. Yeah.
Happens the first Friday of every month between September and March. It's tonight there will be artists all around the downtown area out on the sidewalks. There will be businesses staying open with extended hours. There'll be music and street performers throughout the downtown area. There'll be a performance of live music on the gazebo in downtown. So the square is going to be alive tonight. Downtown is going to be alive tonight because it's supposed to be great weather.
Great weather.
It's supposed to be fantastic, cool, in the mid 60s to high 60s. So it's going to be great weather to
walk around.
Walk around. No rain or anything in the forecast. So
lots of fantastic local restaurants down there.
Plus local artists, local music people. It's just the first Friday Art Walk's a good time.
It is. It is.
And that happens tonight. You know what tomorrow is?
Well, I know what I'm doing tomorrow.
Tomorrow is first free Saturday at the Appleton.
Oh.
You can go to the Appleton for free tomorrow.
Is that all month? That's all month, right? In February?
No? Just on Saturday. Just on Saturday. Yeah, first Saturday.
Okay.
I don't know if February is free every Saturday, but I know the first Saturday of every month right now is free at the Appleton.
Fantastic.
So you can go take that in. Now you're going to be tomorrow at Brown's Produce out in Oxford.
Yes.
At a trunk or something.
Yes. So
junk in my trunk or something.
Yes, it's there. The first Saturday of every month. Brown's Produce has their junkyard sale, but
they're not selling junk.
They're not. Well, some people have like yard sale stuff, but there's other crafts there. I sell my shop items while my shop is temporarily in limbo.
You sell infusion stuff.
Infusions. I sell my kind notes. Now it is Valentine's Day coming up, so the kind notes are perfect. For someone special or for kids in college or
Tell
whatnot.
people what the infusion is.
So the infusions is almost like a tea for alcohol. So for a bourbon, vodka,
Rum,
I have
anything
one
like that?
for rum, and basically you put the liquor inside it, you let it sit just like you would a tea, you strain it, and you make drinks with it. And I have a website that you go to, and you can find out the drinks you make for it, and they're delicious. It's just something unique. Like you can make little baskets out of it, gift baskets with it.
So it's a little flavor additive for the alcohol.
It is a little flavor additive. Yeah, it's just something different that you can add. The kind notes, it's literally notes in a jar. There are 31 little note cards, and they're inspirational notes or love notes or something. It's called Believe in Yourself. And it's in a little jar with fun little crinkle paper just for decorative. You open them up, and it gives you a little pick-me-up. And it's just something really cute to give as a gift to somebody.
So that's at Brown's Produce tomorrow. What time does it start?
From 8 to 1.
8 to 1 out at Oxford. If you know where Brown's Produce is, right there on 301 in Oxford. Right in front of the Oxford Poker Room.
Yes, your favorite.
Which is why I like that area. I like that area. But Alicia and them do a great job at Brown's.
They do.
They really do. Hey, listen, good morning. You're on Ocala Talks.
Good morning, guys.
Hey, Hugh.
Looks like a great weekend, a great night for the art walk. It looks to me like it's going to be Miller Lake walk time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Have they passed the deal where you can now walk around with an adult beverage down there yet, or is that just going to be in the future?
It depends on who you talk to, I think.
Yes, it is. According to some of my restaurant friends, technically it has not passed yet, but other ones will let you have a to-go cup. So
I think it's in
there you
limbo.
go.
I think it's in limbo.
it's in limbo.
So I hope that it is law. It is ordinance law soon, because it would make the
Right.
experience much better downtown.
I'm not going to encourage you to do this, Hugh, but nobody knows what's in styrofoam, so there you go.
Right. But in other words, my Miller Lite will be in disguise.
There you go. There you go.
Very good. And of course, the Appleton 3D also. And then let's not forget the Great Farmers Market on Saturday. That's a must. I'm getting a little low on tomatoes, so I got to get over there.
That's right, downtown market. Yep, it's
Yep.
fantastic.
Yeah.
Maybe our good
So it
friend
sounds like
at the Smoked Biscuit will be there. Corey.
There you go. So it sounds like not only a pretty good weather weekend, but lots of great things to do on our wonderful city. So I'm looking forward to having a full couple of days down there.
There's a lot to do this weekend, Hugh. That's what we're about to get into. Everything else. Thanks for the call, by the way.
Okay, thank you, and have a great weekend.
You too.
Bye, Hugh.
Around the World in 80 Days is at the Ocala Civic Theater right now.
Oh.
Jules Verne's Around the World in 80 Days. You can go watch the fast-paced comedy on stage at the Ocala Civic Theater through February 6th. Go to ocalatheater.com for more details. There's Steve Coretta, leads a recreation of Jimmy Buffett's experiences in a laid-back, upbeat musical Caribbean journey. It's at 7:30 tonight at the Riley Center. Features Buffett classics such as Margaritaville, Volcano, Cheeseburger in Paradise, among others. Visit RileyArtCenter.com, or you can call 351-1606 for more information.
We have friends going there tonight.
Do we?
The Hagees.
Oh, I did not know that.
Maybe we can get a review of that and
Yeah.
let people know.
This is one that I would like to go to. It's tomorrow night.
Oh, okay.
And guess where it's at? The Riley Art Center.
All right.
The 6-member band of brothers creates new interpretations of the Allman Brothers classics. Deep cuts and legendary discography at the Marion Theater. It's at the Marion Theater, actually. Tomorrow night, February 5th, 8 p.m. Tickets are on sale. You can purchase them by going to RileyArtCenter.com/events, or you can purchase them at the box office. But I'm a big Allman Brothers fan, so there's a Allman Brothers tribute band that'll be playing at the Marion Theater tomorrow night.
This is new information to me.
No, they sing the song Statesboro Blues, the Allman Brothers.
This is the reason why you're a big
it's the
fan.
blues song. It's the blues song I always request Doug and them to play when we see
Yes.
them. But there's many more Allman Brothers songs besides that are. But I'm a big Allman Brothers fan.
Okay.
Yeah, big.
All right.
Yeah, I can't believe you didn't know that. You learned something new about me today, didn't you?
Well, you know.
Then there's a Valentine concert, but it's on February 6th.
Okay.
Seems a little confusing. The Congregational Church at 15421 US 301 in Summerfield presents the Kevin O'Connell Trio, Nancy Sharf, Billy Thatcher, Bill Simmons, Bob Stillman, and Pinky in concert benefiting the Infant and Toddler Pantry. That'll be at 3 p.m. this Sunday, and it is a Valentine concert. So if you want to go take part of that's going on. Ongoing Works by Mary Fay. Her works with paint, brush, and canvas are on exhibit through March 24th at the Recreation and Parks Building on 8th Avenue. Monday through Friday, it's free and open to the public. And there's Monster Puppets. This free, open to the public exhibit features the quirky personalities and unique designs created by children at the annual Boo Bash event on display through March 28th at the Barbara Gaskins Washington Adult Activity Center. That's on 12th Avenue in Ocala. It's on there Monday through Friday. You can go to ocalafl.org/art and city spaces for more information about that. So there's plenty to do this weekend. And then Monday, after you wrap up the weekend, you come right back here to Ocala Talks, and Chief Mike Balkin will be on the radio with us.
Chief Balkin will be on here. And you know what? I have a request for him to talk about. I do.
Okay, well, what are we talking about?
Something I just learned this week.
What?
You know, you can text 911 if you need help, and you can't.
Text?
You can text. I just learned it today. It was on the OPD Facebook page.
Uh-huh.
So if you're like in a situation that you can't talk on the phone,
You can text 911,
you can text. Now, and I want him to talk about it because I learned about it this week.
Yeah, we'll do
Like
that.
if you can't, if you're in a situation.
Like the girl was, we all know the thing where the girl called 911 to order a pizza.
Yeah.
Well, you don't have to do that. That's what you're saying. Now you can text.
Yeah,
And you don't have to worry about it.
I would like to know more information about the proper way of doing that.
We'll talk to the chief about that Monday.
Yeah, I was like, because in certain situations that could be. The notice said like calling is always optimal, but there's if you can't, there's situations that might be like it'd be
Well, there's the sheriff right there.
Is it? Well, there you
It's
go.
the sheriff landing right there. We got to take a break. When we come back, more on Ocala Talks. You're listening to 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, WOCA, The Source.
Hey, I didn't know it rained last night.
Oh, it didn't. Why do you say that?
Because little Johnny's in the backyard playing in that big mud puddle.
Did you leave the hose on?
No, the neighbor borrowed it yesterday.
Wait, is that the side where the septic tank?
Johnny, get out of there!
Having septic problems? At Mike Scott Plumbing, we can make those septic worries disappear. We can pump your septic tank, repair your drain field, and, if needed, even install a whole new system. At Mike Scott Plumbing, we don't take crap from anyone. We take it from everyone. 237-2888. Mike Scott Plumbing. If water runs through it, we do it.
If you're thinking about a yard do-over for the spring, the time to start is right now. And that's where Bob Wine's Camellia Gardens and Nursery in Ocala really shines. For just a tune-up or a total redo, Bob Wine's experts can do it all for a surprisingly low price, and they'll do it on time. Bring your ideas. Better yet, bring your photos, and we'll get started right away. And by the way, check this week's big colorful ad for some unbeatable buys like these. Gorgeous African iris, just $3.99. Foxtail fern, only $8.99. And they've got a gigantic selection of easy care drift roses, many colors, just $22.99. By all means, don't miss the Camellia Show Spectacular daily, every day now until April. It's all right now at Bob Wine's Camellia Gardens and Nursery on Southeast 38th Street in Ocala. They're open daily till 4, Saturdays till 3, right there in the same blooming place since 1952.
Are you wasting time boxing up packages and going to the post office or the UPS store? Are you tired of not knowing what you'll pay when you get there? Just Ship offers pickup service and flat rate packaging and postage rates, which takes the guesswork out of shipping while saving you time and money. So quit wasting valuable time and money. Call or text Just Ship at 352-234-3840. That's 352-234-3840. Just Shipped.
Hi, this is JP from Penn Flooring here in Ocala. I would like to invite you to come in and visit our spacious showroom where we have solutions for every style and budget. From wall-to-wall carpet to hardwood floors and tiles, we have an unsurpassed selection of flooring. At Penn Flooring, we've provided quality customer service with a family touch for over 25 years. Visit our website at pennflooring.com or come by our showroom, 1201 Southwest 17th Street, just over the bridge. Penn Flooring, quality customer service with a family touch.
Are you or your loved one being released from a hospital and wondering how you'll manage? Inform your physician that you want to go to Palm Garden of Ocala at 2700 Southwest 34th Street for your rehabilitation. Palm Garden provides pain management, post-discharge follow-up, diabetic care, psychosocial support, and so much more. Plus, they even offer outpatient rehab. This award-winning care facility has a team of licensed professionals dedicated to enhancing your independence. Call 352-854-6262 today.
The Ocala Golf Club, one of Ocala's premier golf courses, from its pristine 18-hole course layout to its amazing pro shop. Jason Linhart and the staff at Ocala Golf offer everything that you need for your golf outing. That's the Ocala Golf Club. Experience country club style golf at municipal prices. You won't go wrong with the Ocala Golf Club. Call them for a tee time today, 352-401-6917.
Ocala Business Leaders Incorporated is a group of independent local firms providing a wide range of quality goods and services. Each firm strives to maintain the highest level of professional integrity and 100% customer satisfaction. When you're looking for goods and services, call a member of the Ocala Business Leaders, and we are confident you will be pleased with the results. If you're interested in becoming a member of the Ocala Business Leaders, join us at the Ocala Municipal Golf Course, 3130 East Silver Springs Boulevard, any Wednesday at 6:30 a.m., and enjoy a breakfast on us. For more information, check OcalaBusinessLeaders.com.
Think you know Dex Imaging? Think again. In the office, streamlining communications. In the field, delivering top-notch service, enhancing productivity and reducing downtime. In the data center, a part of the growing digital document revolution. In the world of business, supporting entrepreneurs and helping companies grow. In the forefront of technology, developing cutting-edge document management solutions. So if you think you know Dex Imaging, you don't know Dex.
You're having another great day and you have good taste tuning into WOCA The Source with Ocala Talks and Tom Schmitz. Well, 1 out of 2 isn't bad.
Welcome back to Ocala Talks on a Friday. Hey, give you some news in case this happened tomorrow and you'd be like, oh, what's going on? City of Ocala Recreation and Parks Department, in partnership with CrossFit Iron Legion, will host the annual Grit Strength Challenge Saturday, February 5th, from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. at the Fort King National Historic Landmark there on Fort King, 3925 East Fort King Street. During the event, here's why I'm warning you, artillery will conduct live cannon fire. Residents in the area may hear a series of rounds fired multiple times throughout the day during the event. Cannon fire will take place between 8 a.m. and 5 p.m. So if you hear loud booms or anything, just know they're firing off a cannon at the Fort King National Historic Monument in conjunction with the Grit Strength Challenge that's going on there. So, because that could be you driving by, boom, whoa. You've never been to the fort in St. Augustine, have you? To hear the cannon firing there or anything?
No, not
pretty
to hear.
loud.
Not to hear the.
It's pretty loud.
Yeah.
Pretty loud. So that cannon at Fort King's pretty loud too. So don't freak out if you're driving by and a cannon goes off. They're not shooting at you. Hey, let me ask you something, because you were in the corporate world for a very long time before you got out of the corporate world and become an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
You were in the corporate world, and contracts are part of the corporate world.
Yes.
And contracts come up for renewal all the time.
Yes.
And you make decisions on whether you let them renew, whether you renew them, whether you negotiate to renew them, or you let them go by the wayside and you negotiate with someone else or some other company for new contracts.
Right.
Happens all the time, correct?
All the time.
But it's something that you can't do a few weeks before the contract runs out. You usually plan ahead of time to, if you know the contract, if you know you're not going to extend the contract of, say, a person or an item, you then go and find that another person or item in plenty of time to negotiate proper agreements.
Yeah, so there's lead times.
Right,
yes,
and so there's not any downtime.
Right, or minimal.
Right.
So there's no disruptions to your customer.
Happens all the time
in
the corporate world.
Yes.
Would you say the city of Ocala is a corporation?
It should act that way, yes.
It should act that way because there's contracts and everything. They have to deal with vendors and contracts with people that are in charge that hold positions of authority and everything.
Yes. So,
And
for
these
example, if they have a contract running out in 90 days, they should be looking probably 6 months before, that contract expires
So if a
to
contract-
start negotiating or putting out for bids.
So if a contract ends in October,
Yeah.
would February, March be a good time to start talking about we need to start looking?
You should start looking to go out for bids or different things. Depending on the size of the contract, typically, 90 days to 6 months out to go out for bids for contracts.
Let's say the contract is for a city manager who runs the whole show.
Yes.
Who is in charge of the entire show, answers to city council.
Yes.
But the day-to-day running of the city manager does. And their contract's up in October. You either want to start negotiating with them on a new contract.
Yes.
Or doing a national search to find somebody to replace them when their contract runs out in October. Would it be out of the ordinary to start doing the conversation about this in February or March?
No, it's almost like because the city is it's a large city, right?
Bureaucracy.
Right. So you're looking at, you have to look at it like you are changing, let's call it a vice president of a company. You could look a year ahead of time.
Of course.
And it would be no different if that person says, I'm resigning. I'm going to give you a 6-month notice out of courtesy.
That I'm out of here.
That I'm going to resign. So you don't just coast that 6 months.
No, you start looking.
You start looking. And even if you had a succession plan and you say, okay, well, I am going to hire Ed because this is our succession plan. You bring Ed in right now. And then you pull everybody else up, or you do that, and then...
Let's just say, though, for the sake of argument, that you're not getting rid of the city manager.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to renegotiate the contract that's up in October. Given, and this is not hypothetical, given what we know has happened in the last year and a half with the city manager and how some things were handled that people in city council didn't care for.
Right.
I would think that even if you're going to keep the city manager on, we're talking about Sandra Wilson, even if you're going to keep the city manager on, you would start renegotiating the contract very soon because there needs to be some wording in these contracts that need to maybe be tightened up. And they need to run, if you tighten them up, then they got to go in front of council. And then they got to go, the lawyers have to see if the language is good and everything. This is not a process that you can do in 2 to 3 weeks.
No. And it's probably something that needs to be addressed and looked at.
Well, as luck would have it, it was at last Tuesday's meeting.
Oh, was it?
The new city councilman, Barry Mansfield, brought it up that, hey, Sandra Wilson's contract's up in October.
Do you realize who in this room was a Barry Mansfield fan?
You are.
Oh, thank you.
Her contract's up in October.
Yeah.
Either we need to renegotiate with her, or we need to decide we're not bringing her back and start a nationwide search. Either or.
God, I'd love to be city manager.
But either or.
Sorry, I digress.
Either or.
Yeah.
And I think that makes smart business sense.
It is a smart, but...
Kristen Dreyer, who's new to the council, agreed with Barry Mansfield that it's something you need to start talking about.
Yes.
Irie Bethea, president of the city council, shut the meeting down. It's premature to talk about this. We're not even going to talk about it. Meeting over.
How can you do that?
I don't know that he legally can. But he did. During council comments, Barry Mansfield brought up the situation that the pink elephant in the room is Sandra Wilson's contract's up in October. Do we keep Sandra Wilson on, renegotiate with her? Do we tell her she needs to reapply, which I think would be an insult? You're either going to keep her on and renegotiate, or you're not going to keep her on and you're going to have other people apply for the job. Having her reapply for the job is an insult to her.
It is.
She's already city manager. She doesn't need to reapply. She has the job. You either renegotiate with her a new contract.
You're either telling her you're doing a good job.
And we're
you're going to
renegotiating
keep
the contract.
her, or you're not doing a good job, and we're going to get somebody else.
There is no
reapply.
You need to reapply.
Yeah, that's really bad on her. That's a terrible thing. That's
it would be
slap
insulting.
That's a slap in the face.
Certainly.
Yeah.
So either renegotiate with her, or tell her we're not going to continue on with you as of October when your contract's up.
Right.
And start a search looking for somebody to take her place.
Right.
That's what needs to happen. Irie Bethea, the president of the city council, ain't hearing it. Jay Musley, also on the city council, goes, I don't know if this is the time to do that. I think this is exactly the time to start doing that. Whether you decide to keep her on and renegotiate her contract with her, or whether you let her go at the end of her contract when it expires and you do a search to find a city manager. That's smart, in my opinion.
It is. So bravo to Barry and bravo to Kristen.
And so, we'll see how it's going to work out. But right now, the line drawn in the sand looks like 2-2, which puts Jim Hilty in a crazy situation.
I don't understand how you can just say, "Oh, I'm not talking about this. This meeting's over." I don't
either.
I don't know how you can do that.
I don't know that that's even legal.
I think.
But he's president. And he closed the meeting, ended the meeting. I don't know how it's legal, but
I don't know how the citizens can put up with that.
Well,
how can you not have why can you not be an adult and have a discussion? Oh, I don't want to talk about that today.
Because Irie Bethea knows that the
and it's not saying that you don't want her. It's just saying let's talk about it.
A lot of people don't want her.
I'm just saying let's talk about it.
Right. That's all Barry Mansfield said.
That's all Barry said.
That's all City Councilman Mansfield said was we need to address the pink elephant in the room. And they do. And there's a lot that goes into it because there's a fire fee deal still sitting out there. There's a lot going on. So there's a new garage now, and I heard it's about a hotel. There's a lot going on we're going to have to learn. But in the corporate world, this is exactly when you start renegotiating contracts.
100%.
We got to take a break. When we come back, Dumb Crook News right here on WOCA The Source.
Broadcasting from the Ocala International Airport, this is WOCA AM, W242CA FM, Ocala, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, The Source.
USA Radio News with Lance Pry.
In a show of unity, Chinese President Xi Jinping and Russian counterpart Vladimir Putin have met in Beijing as Moscow's deteriorating relationship with the West has pushed the countries to a more robust relationship, including